personal here. How personal are you when dealing with your customers and your employees? And I don't mean that you're inappropriately digging into their personal lives. What I'm saying is, are you treating each of them individually and personally? And I've been doing a lot of thinking about this recently, particularly about how AI can help you be more personal. Now, a non-AI example first. When I go to my local coffee shop every morning to grab a coffee, the baristas there, and there's a team of 4, they all know exactly what I want every day. Because I'm a regular and I don't need to ask every time, they know exactly what I want. And when you've got, say, a few dozen regular customers, or maybe even a few hundred, maybe you can remember them and you can treat them personally because they're regulars and you can keep that many people in mind. But when you're trying to scale that, when you've got thousands of customers, hundreds of thousands of customers, even millions of customers, that's not possible for for people to do that just by themselves. And I was talking about this recently. In fact, just this morning I was delivering a keynote presentation to a large member association here in Australia, and they wanted me to talk about the future of member engagement. So I shared some technology and trends and innovations, the sort of things that this association could use to improve and enhance and deepen their engagement with their members. And we shared a number of ideas, and the ones that people were most excited about in this association were the things around personalisation. Let me give you 3 examples that I shared. So one is the idea of individual membership. So instead of having groups of memberships like student member, affiliate member, full member, whatever you want to call them, what if every member who joined got the chance to completely personalize the services that they wanted, and then the association would automatically only offer those services to that member? So this is personalization at scale. It's like knowing every member's coffee orders and only giving them that every time and not giving them things that they haven't signed up for. So that's one example. Another example is personalized learning journeys. So you as an association or even as an employer, you provide learning opportunities for your members or your employees, and there's AI that's monitoring what people are learning, so that when you finish a learning module, the AI can recommend the next module that you should try. So the next lesson that you should do based on how well you've done and what your goals are. And the third example is actually measuring and monitoring engagement, whether it's member engagement, customer engagement, employee engagement, and seeing how engaged you are with the organization or the association. And if they see that your engagement's waning and dropping off, then the AI will alert somebody to reach out and to do some intervention. So this is the idea of personalization at scale. So you see, it wasn't possible before we had access to AI that would work with large amounts of data to do this personalization at scale. You could do it with a few hundred people, but you certainly couldn't do it with thousands or tens of thousands of people. But now that's possible, and it's one of the most powerful ways that you can use AI for your internally within your organization and also externally for your customers. Another example, so I regularly shop at Woolies, and every week Woolies sends me my weekly specials, and they're literally my weekly specials because this is a crafted email that's based on what I buy and what I bought in the past. It's very, very different from the old days when everybody got the same Woolies catalogue in their through the post in their letterbox, because it wasn't possible to personalize at scale for every single customer. But now it is, and it's AI that's the foundation of all of that. It's just one of the ways that you can use AI to enhance both your external customer experience, so it becomes part of your customer value proposition, and also your internal employee or staff engagement. It becomes a strong and powerful part of your employee value proposition. So I'm going to talk about this in my next public and free online presentation, which is all about AI 2025. So what can you do with AI next year and beyond? And I want to talk about where AI is at the moment. Not very much from a technology viewpoint, because that doesn't matter. It's like what you want to know is how to use the tool rather than how the tool was made. But I'll show you how it's relevant for you both internally and externally. This is a free public online presentation, so you'll find the link to register here. Please come along. I'm sure you'll get value from it, and also because it's open to everyone, feel free to share the link with others in your team and your network as well. I'll see you in the future.